Time now for the Morning Rush.
And we start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. Nothing but sunshine today as we await our next big weather maker. We're not going to find it today and we're not going to find it tomorrow with our temperatures continuing to warm and high pressure in control. It's later this week do we start tracking our another storm that looks to eye New Mexico and bring in some big time changes. Crystal?
Thanks so much, Kristen. As you get ready to head out the door, we're on the day's top local stories, and we start with Catherine Mazzone.
Crystal, happening today, a judge could decide whether the new district attorney is qualified to take over the case against two former APD officers. Special prosecutors filed a motion late last week. A judge previously found the DA's office was unqualified to prosecute. She says regardless of whether APD's claims Brandenburg bribed a burglary witness to protect her son were true, there was an appearance of conflict. Now that Raul Torres is set to take over at the beginning of the year, the DA's office wants the chance to decide whether to retry the officers, drop charges, or assign a new special prosecutor. That hearing is set for 1 o'clock today. Sarah?
Pleading for help, the family of a 10-year-old girl killed in a street racing crash is searching for funds to help pay for the funeral. The family has set up a GoFundMe page for Carmen Esmeralda Rivera, who was riding in a car with her family Friday night when they were struck from behind, causing it to roll, ejecting the little girl from the car. The family says they do not have the means to cover the funeral at this time. APD says a pair of street racers are to blame for that deadly crash. Now Xavier Nelson is behind bar. The charges he's facing and how much time he could serve coming up in the 5 Facts.
Happening now, people are waking up to strong aftershocks in New Zealand this morning, one day after a powerful magnitude 7.8 earthquake. So far, at least 2 deaths have been reported. It hit early Sunday in a rural area, leaving buildings and roads damaged. Damage to the main highways completely cut off one town by road, and experts say it'll be likely very costly to fix.
On to news back here at home. President-elect Donald Trump continues his transition into the White House. Sunday, Trump tapped Republican Party Chairman Reince Priebus as his chief of staff, while Steve Bannon was named chief strategist and senior counselor. This comes a day after giving his first post-election interview where he seemed to soften his stance on building that wall along the U.S.-Mexico border.
Meanwhile, protests against Trump's stunning election are showing no sign of slowing down. For a 5th straight day yesterday, demonstrators took to the streets in major cities, including L.A. and New York, railing against the president-elect's campaign rhetoric. In response, Trump urged Americans Sunday not to be afraid of his presidency.
On to developing news now. Attorneys representing Donald Trump filed the motion over the weekend asking a judge to put the lawsuit involving his now defunct Trump University on hold, this until after the inauguration. Trump's lawyer argues the extra months would give both sides time to possibly reach a settlement. The civil trial is scheduled to begin November 28th.
And Libertarian nominee Gary Johnson says he's not done with politics yet, but for now he's giving up running for a political office and is taking up cycling. In an interview with the Albuquerque Journal, Johnson says he'll remain politically active, but he won't run for office himself. His next big plan? Riding his bike nearly 3,000 miles along the Continental Divide from Canada to New Mexico next year.
2 thieves who police say swiped thousands of dollars worth of jewelry from JCPenney stores still on the run this morning. A week and a half ago, the 2 men stole a diamond ring worth $5,500 from a JCPenney on the west side. And again yesterday at the JCPenney at the Coronado Center. Police are asking for your help this morning. If you have any information, you're asked to call APD.
The music industry is mourning the loss of Leon Russell this morning, top session player in the 60s and 70s who later had a successful solo career. Russell died in Nashville Saturday night. He was 74. Russell was primarily a keyboard player, and he played backup for Bob Dylan, the Beach Boys, and many other artists too.
No word on when a new Instagram feature could be available in the U.S. A social media site testing live video to compete with YouTube, Snapchat, and others. The CEO tells the Financial Times a photo sharing platform will soon let you stream video to the world or just your friends in real time. So far, Go Insta has only been tested in Russia. Kristen.
Today's Metro Threat Index down to a 0. We've got nothing but sunshine. Even our winds will stay light out of the northwest, about 5 to 15. And mild temperatures above average once again in those mid to upper 60s. Today, even warmer as we get into tomorrow. Adam?
Planning to book a trip today, you may luck out with a really good deal. Some travel websites now offer one-stop shopping for last-minute travel deals and bundle packages. They can tell you where to go and when the best time is to book a hotel, as well as their favorite alternative destinations for holiday travel. Some websites are expected to have deals of up to 90% off on travel, on Cyber Monday.
A local couple waking up at home this morning sharing their story just weeks after winning the America's Challenge gas balloon race. Peter Cunha and Barbara Fricke traveled nearly 900 miles from Albuquerque to Missouri, beating out 5 other teams around the world. Cunha and Fricke have entered every America's Challenge since 1997. This was their 4th win. Congratulations to them.
Let's take a look at the traffic situation this morning as we get you going on this Monday. Nothing really to report so far. No major accidents or slowdowns. Things are looking good out there on metro area freeways. We'll keep you posted.
Now on to new facts you need to know this morning. Excessive cell phone use may be contributing to a rise in depression among adolescents, especially teenage girls. Authors of a new study in the journal Pediatrics say the growing number of depressed adolescents highlights the need to better manage the disease.
And the city of Albuquerque is releasing a new tool this week. The city's app called Recycle Coach will debut tomorrow to help with all of your recycling questions. The app contains all the information that people need to know, including scheduled pickup days and special pickup events like shredding, hazardous waste, and green waste days.
Okay, my favorite story of the day, the mannequin challenge is the latest craze to hit the internet. It has some kids giving it their best try. A group of 4-year-olds attempting the very popular challenge. They're from a learning center in New Jersey. The students try to hold still with a wide range of facial expressions. In the end, though, the end result's just too cute to say they failed, but they did try.
They did.
So cute, aren't
They
they?
look adorable. All right, time now for the 5 facts.
Number 5, get your roller skates ready. A popular Northeast Albuquerque roller skating rink is preparing for a grand reopening in just weeks. It just underwent a major renovation after a June storm ripped off part of the roof of Roller Skate City. That's near I-40 in Wantagh. Forced a closure. It will now be called Roller King, and opened last Friday, but again, the grand opening is in just weeks.
Number 4 this morning, a new startup is helping Albuquerque seniors become entrepreneurs. Fat Pipe ABQ is telling seniors it's never too late to innovate. This program is targeted towards seniors looking to get back into the work field and succeed in a typically millennial-dominated startup environment. For information on monthly workshops, go to our website, KRQE.com.
At number 3, no rain or snow to worry about today, just sunshine across the entire state, and temperatures above average will climb back to about 66 here in the metro. Overnight lows back down to the 30s.
And then number 2 this morning, state police is now the lead agency in an officer-involved shooting where 2 agencies shot at suspects after a wild police chase over the weekend. Authorities say Espanola police were in pursuit of a reported stolen car. After laying down spike strips, police say the suspects started ramming patrol cars of Espanola police and Rio Arriba sheriff's deputies, and that's when officers started shooting.
On to number 1 now. Family and friends are mourning the death of 10-year-old Carmen Esmeralda Rivera, who was killed during a crash over the weekend. Authorities believe 2 street racers are to blame. A 22-year-old man is now facing a vehicular homicide charge after police say he was driving more than 100 miles per hour on I-25, racing another car just before he slammed into the van the girl was riding in. Both cars rolled. The girl was ejected. She died on scene. A lot of people are sounding off on our KRQE Facebook page saying they should keep the suspect locked up. At least one man, though, he says his $52,000 bond is too high. We'll have more details on our website, KRQE.com.
There's a lot more coming up on Fox New Mexico after the break. Hope you'll join us.